Hello YouTube, Mr. Kevin 10 on Team Again channel. Today we are here on Stranded Deep. This is going to be a series I would like to start. You will see what this game is in just a second here. It's a really awesome game. If you guys want to get it, be sure to go get it on Steam. I think it's like 15 bucks. It's definitely worth it. It works on both Mac and PC, so no matter which one you play on, my laptop's a Mac, so I can play it on that if I'm on vacation or something. And then when I'm at home, I'm playing it on what I'm recording on right now. Now, if you guys do happen to have it, let me know what you guys think of it, because I feel that this is a really fun game. It's really well thought of. Another game like it is called The Forest, which I would like to play at some point soon. But this game, I like the intro a lot, actually, I have to say. And I like the mechanics in it and everything, and I like the crafting system that's in it. You're going to see why we're crafting. You can see right there that the plane is blowing up. Sorry that you can't see the game volume. I'm not sure how I worked that so that game volume is recorded. But, you know, basically it's just an explosion, and then I'm going to put my arm up here in a second. And then we're going to hit the table. Now, as I said already, the intro of this game I really like. I feel it's creative, and I like the way that they did it. It's because you start out in a plane, you're on a private jet. You can see right there we're over the Pacific Ocean. It's kind of hard to see when it's flashing, but I've looked at it when it wasn't flashing, and it was like before we were underwater when I was on my way to the cart to make a martini. And you can see we're in a life raft right here. It's pretty cool because the whole thing is based around going on islands, because it is called Stranded Deep, because you're stranded and you're in deep waters. And this is off topic, but a while back I had a problem with a random sound and that in the background, and I figured out what it was. It was a setting on my microphone, on the microphone itself, a switch I can turn on and off. I'm still not sure like what the switch is called or what specifically it's meant for, but I figured out what it is because I can't hear it right now. Let me know if you can't hear it, because I'm pretty sure that if I can't hear it, you can't hear it. At least I hope you can't hear it, let's put it that way. But, as I said already, if you do have this, let me know what your thoughts are on it. And, one thing to note about this game, it is only single player. There is not a multiplayer to it, which I feel really sucks. This would be really awesome with multiplayer. That's one thing that a game called The Forest, which is where you're also in a plane crash, but, it's in the forest. That one is multiplayer, so if you guys want a multiplayer survival game like this. Now, how am I supposed to get up there? I think I have to build a shelter. And I was talking about a crafting system, which, we're going to go to a new island, first of all. But, you start out with a few things. You press tab to open your inventory. You start out with a pocket knife, water bottle, the paddle for the boat, and a lighter, which you used on the plane to light up the martini. Now, I believe there was a shipwreck over here. Now, this game, as I said already, it's really awesome. They're actively, like, doing patches and stuff, updates. When I got it, there hasn't been an update since, but I got it actually fairly recently. So, it was in a really good state when I did start playing it. But, they have a lot of stuff. One thing to note, there are sharks, which we'll probably encounter on the journey to a new island. Because sharks, they're very aggressive. There's a YouTuber who I watch who plays this. And it seems that in that case, the sharks aren't as aggressive. The Shreks, yeah. I don't know what it is, though. They're really aggressive, and you never seem to see a great white. There are two types of sharks in this. There are great white sharks, and there are tiger sharks. And it seems like you see a lot more tiger sharks. I don't know why that is, but they're a lot more aggressive. Or at least to the best of my understanding, because, as I said, you don't see great whites that often, so that means I haven't seen one. I'm surprised there hasn't been a shark coming along to bother us yet. Now, it's really cool, all the different stuff in this, like, when you cut down a tree, you get the wood, you have to chop it again, and then you get coconuts, too, which you can, hit once after you've cut them out of their shell to drink, and then you can eat them afterwards. We're going to see that as soon as we get to this next island where I think I'm going to live. I just wanted to see the shipwrecks on the first island because I usually never live on the first island. Oh no, there's a shark over there. Hopefully it doesn't come over here, because it's really annoying, because they actually knock you out of your raft. I've had them make my raft fly up in the air. which is really like, yeah, it's really annoying. So, if you guys, like, know about that, like, if they don't bother you, let me know, because usually they come to bother me, like, no matter what they're doing. Normally the tiger shark shouldn't be as aggressive, but, it seems that they always just come out of their way to do that. And then also, there's, like, different types of weather, like, fog will roll in sometimes, there'll also be sometimes rain, you know, and then there's night and day as well, obviously. So it's really it's a really fun game. I like everything that's put into it, because if you don't know, I really like survival games. I don't think I've ever mentioned that before, but it's just a really cool concept of a game. And that's, like I said, I would like to try out The Forest, which is another game similar to this that I hopefully at some point soon will try out and record that. But I want to start a series of this, try to do a video at least once a week, just to keep updated on what's going on. Because this is a game that, as I said already, I have a lot of fun with, so I want to record it. And this is a new game on here. And then, before we get to this island, I just want to mention, if you go to the pause menu and then out of the pause menu, you go really fast if you hold down the trigger once you're out of the pause menu. I don't know why I didn't do that the whole way here, but, if you guys were wondering how some people do that, because I just kind of figured that out somehow, then, well, there you go, that's how you do it. I'm just going to search these, boats here. I need to find some good. I want to find some good. I already found a hammer, which is really helpful, because I didn't want to craft a hammer. Wait a second. Is there always a ladder on these? Because one time I was trying to get a box on the top. How do I get up this ladder? What the heck? Oh, well, we'll figure it out later before we leave. Yeah, he's annoying. And a really cool thing you can do, you can't put a motor on the boat you start out with. You have to build a new boat, but you need like a fuel tank, you need a carburetor, you need a propeller, a water bottle. You start out with one, but I've never found one before. That's different. Oh, this has got a few of the things you need for a boat. Or a motor, I should say. You have to use a boat that you build from sticks. We're going to go chop down some trees. I think I'm going to live here. This is pretty nice. I like this island. Before you decide to move to an island, though, you need to take into account how many trees it has. I plan on this being a temporary home, I should say. How do I get up here? Huh. That's weird. Come on. I don't think we're going to be able to get up here. Oh! Speak of the devil. Oh, cloth. I need that for bandages. And then what's the other thing? Oh, I think that's just a hole in the box. Alright, well that was a pretty good first boat. We got an axe, which is, something you can make, but you can't make a nice axe. You can make a crude axe. And you can also make a crude hammer, but we have, both of the good hammers, which, the good tools, I should say. Alright, there we go. We just had to get out of the boat. And then also, this is really cool. I like this feature. You can tell the time, how many days you survived. Then also it tells your health and hunger and water needs and stuff like that. Which I really like the way they've implemented that. It seems, once again, another very creative thing they've done. And then what I showed you just before we got to the island, you can do with trees as well. So you're holding down the left trigger, or left mouse button, I should say. And then you open the pause menu, and then you go out, and then you hold down RT, and then you chop it down a lot faster. And if you're really trying to speedy build a house, then that's really helpful. You can see it works with your trunk too, and then I think it slows down for a minute once it breaks into them. It takes 8 hits for each thing, I think, unless that was for the crude axe, which I was using when I measured that. And then 4 sticks, I think, will build you a campfire. No, wait, I think it's 6 sticks, actually. But it's really nice. I like the trees. They drop coconuts, as I said already. You can build a house. I like the way that the houses are, that you can build them upward. In the forest, it actually, you can go into like a little booklet thing, and you put a template down, and then you need to chop down the things and place them there. And then, so, while chopping this down, the last part that you chop down at the top will actually not give you logs, or sticks, I should say. It will give you palm fronds, which are right there. They're needed for, like, making beds and things of that sort. So, those are important, too. And also, I think you use them in walls, so those are actually something that's really important. But, if you guys are playing this and you don't know how to craft something, my suggestion to you, go on Google Images and search for an image of what you're trying to figure out how to make. Because I did that, and then I took a screenshot of everything I could find. I actually did it on the Steam support page. We're going to go over to this boat, I think. Wait, what is this? Is this a boat? No, I think that's part of a boat. Oh, and then also, along with boat wrecks, I didn't mention this, there are plane wrecks, which essentially are the same thing. They contain boxes and stuff like that. And then, along with sharks, other bad things like that are lionfish, which, if you're stung by, you need to get antibiotics. And then, also, I think if you, like, jump from a tree and you break a limb, it won't tell you when you break a limb, but then you can also find, I think it's, I'm not sure, but it's like, it's something in a syringe. I don't know why, I don't know why, I'm just drawing a blank right now. But if I find out, I'll mention that at some point later, because, I don't know why I forget that. In one game I found it, but I didn't save that game, because, I didn't really want to save that game. And then, my suggestion to you is try to, as soon as you can, make a bed, because it's really annoying if you don't find a flashlight at one of the shipwrecks you go to, then you have to wait out the night, which is really a waste of time that you could be using, for making stuff, doing stuff, things along that sort. So, my suggestion to you, make a bed as soon as you can. I know I had trouble making a bed, so I had to look up a YouTube tutorial. I even forget now, to be honest. If anyone knows how to make a bed, I would be really interested to know. Beans. Ooh. Alright, that's really good, because food is a problem. And, you can, eat coconuts, as I said, but that doesn't fill up that much. So that's something you need to look into. And then, you can eat crabs, which there are usually a lot of on the island. But cook them, or you're going to have to use the antibiotics again, because you will get sick from not eating them. I mean, from not cooking them. Ooh, torch. Oh, we need that. What can I get rid of? I'm going to have to come back, actually. I'm going to go drop some stuff off at the island. But if you do have it, as I've said, I like hearing about your experiences with the game. So, like, how long is the longest you guys have survived? Because, I think that the longest I've survived is, like, 3 days, and I had a pretty nice house going. But, I think I either it just went downhill because I tried to go look at New Island, but then the sharks were just being so aggressive that I couldn't do anything. So, I ended up, yeah, bleeding out from sharks. And then another game, I got stung by a lionfish. So those are things you want to avoid. I'm not really sure what a lionfish looks like, but apparently it's visible. So, so it's something that's avoidable, but, by the time I got stung by it, I didn't even see it. And then, another way to get food is actually, if you see certain fish in the water, their names will pop up. Those are the ones you can kill and then eat. So, if you do see a fish with a name like that... Ooh, I hope that this doesn't, run out like the flashlight does. Because if you find a flashlight, that actually runs out of battery. So I was flashlightless on my one game save because I let it run out of battery. Oop, don't drown. Well, let's see. Did that bring our health down? Oh, how did... Oh, now the time for a shark. We're dead. We're dead. Alright, well, I guess that's a good place to end the video. We're gonna try it again some point soon. I want to try again soon because we did end up dying. Hopefully we'll survive longer. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, so it helps out more, and I hope to see you next time.